Hello, my name is Rocco and I'm the owner of the Esoteric Services webpage and the founder of this group as well as the Esoteric Services website where you can find readings, spells, and information on magic. Today I wanted to give you a reading with my Fairy Tarot deck regarding messages of the fairies for next week. So for the week that starts next Monday, April 25th, up until Sunday, May 1st included. So I'm using Doreen Virtues and Readily Valentine's fantastic deck of Fairy. Hope you can see it. By the way, if you haven't got this deck, I highly recommend you getting it because it's very good and it's also good for beginners. Another good deck that I like is the one that includes unicorns, and that's also suitable for your children. All decks are suitable for children if it's Angel Tarot and similar, but the one with unicorns is particularly gentle and some way fatherly. So I'm gonna draw 3 cards, one for the beginning, one for the middle, and one for the end of the week. So every time that you do a reading, you want to get comfortable, you want to pray to God that all the messages that you receive are coming directly from Him. And now we're going to invite the fairies to this place, my home, and to the homes of everyone watching this video. If you want, by giving the fairies some incense or offering, or by simple request that could be thanked in a different moment, you can invite them to stay with you at all times, just like with Archangel Michael. You can invite, or Jesus, or anyone, God. All these beings, especially God, are always truly with you, but say God is always with you. You don't need to give Him permission to be with you. But with particular angels, if you want their support 24/7, you can just ask them to come and live with you, and they will. So for all those of you seeing visions and spirits, you'll see that this house is surrounded by angels, and so can yours be. So let's invite the fairies in this reading so that we can get valuable information for ourselves and our loved ones regarding next week and the energies that we'll feel for us and the world around us. So I'm going to pray over the cards and take 3 cards, one for the beginning, one for the middle, and one for the end of the week. With an extra card for the messages or energies of the world, so what is going on in the world we live in. Okay, every time you read the cards, you always, if you know how to read them, want to take a glance, the general energy that you feel. So rather than just remembering the lesson that was taught to you about specific meanings of each card, you want to go with your intuition and work a little bit more with your fantasy rather than going by the books that you've read. So the general feeling that I have for the week is a lot of warmth coming from love, but also contrasted by a colder energy that's going to come, especially from the weekend if you stay too focused in the mind. As you know, fairies are very connected to nature and to the seasons and seasonal changes. Card for Monday and Tuesday is the Two of Summer. Two of Summer equals in normal tarot, for those of you familiar with it, with the Two of Cups. Two of Cups is the card of alchemical love, of loving perfection, of affectionate feelings, relationship, soulmates. So I see that the angels and fairies are telling me already 3 to 4 people in my group are going to meet their soulmate in this coming week. For those of you who think they are in a relationship but that's not their soulmate relationship, you can pray to God to get closer to your actual soulmate and see how things unfold from that moment. So you're either going to meet your soulmate, or your relationship with your loved ones, including family and especially kids, is going to be bettered from the very beginning of next week, so just in a few days' time. The middle of the week, Wednesday and Thursday, is dominated by the energy of the Ace of Cups or Ace of Summer in this deck. And it says, another reason why I say that these decks by Doreen Virtue are usually good for beginners, it's that sometimes you have a short explanation of the main meaning of the card right below it. So it's a nice way to start to connect to these energies, and even without studying them, you can just start guessing and then start being self-taught and see where that takes you. If not, look for a teacher. But again, they're a good way to start, and there's really nice drawings in all of her decks usually. So Ace of Summer, it says open your heart to love, so isn't that always true? And then the beginning of an intimate relationship, or the rebirth of a current one, the awakening of psychic, abilities. I have them but I can't read them, or spiritual epiphanies. An epiphany is a completion of a cycle, so you've gotten to the point where you can afford to love, in a way, if that makes sense to you. And in some way, that brings us closer to the main energies of the week that are starting of new loving relationships. So whether you're starting anew or you're reinforcing your current relationship, everything's going to feel fresher and new. If you've lost a partner, he or she will definitely come back to you. This refers to most of you towards the middle of the week, because the Ace of Summer means also rekindling existing relationships. So probably your ex is coming back if you were waiting for her or for him, and everything is going to go well in what it is, the sphere of love. So for all of you romantic hearts out there, whether you're looking for a stable relationship or not, these cards are reassuring, because even if you don't want a partner, you can still hold on to, being loved and gratified by life itself. So even if you don't want to embrace the most, cherished or happy part of life, you can still embrace other types of blessings that life is going to give you. Summer is when, all fruits come to fruition. So when life is most abundant. Okay, and in this card you see the Holy Spirit symbolized by this dove, which is white. So it's something that you have to remember to let go of fears and be open to love during the whole week. And the King of Winter. The King of Winter is the card that is referring to the weekend. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. King of Winter is a sharp contrast in season with the summer because some of you will lose contact with the reality of their soulmate or partner because they will see that all these good things are happening and will lose their focus and will basically stop praying, stop working. You can never stop because the river, the water never stops flowing. Nature never stops. So although you can rest, you can even stop, but your mind, your spirits also always has to flow. This can also be done by simply meditating or imagining your life force or qi in Chinese flowing through your whole self. The card of the King of Winter suggests that you actually don't stop looking for help, but get advice from, it says, someone professional and objective. So don't get unemotional. The King of Winter or the King of Swords is usually killed, in quotes, by an excess of false wisdom. When you think you don't need to learn anything more, but you think that you have it all already and you don't need to replenish your sachet, your bag, yourself. That way, what you have goes to waste and birds eat it, but in this way, if you protect it, nothing will happen, okay? So it's not, unfortunately, a weekend when you can relax in the sense that you can let other people take advantage of you, although you've lived many merry days. You have to focus on yourself even more on the weekend so you don't waste what you have accumulated. One last message is, as I tune in to the fairies, is that some of you will lose a partner, but a lot of you will gain one. So it's a week of changes in the sentimental sphere. So may God, Cupid, Saint Valentine's, the Venus fairy, and all the fairies bless you. All the angels, saints bless you, bless your heart. And may Jesus and Mary open it so that although suffering, you don't feel ashamed to show it, but it becomes a symbol of hope for many more because you've learned. You've experienced love. So that's it for us. Then going to the energies of the world, you see that I picked up the card number 13 of the major arcana, which says release. Release what? Release your past and embrace your future. Keep on working. And this applied to the war energies. There's going to be a lot of turmoils in some area because everyone wants the new. Everyone wants love. Everyone wants stability. In some countries, this will come with violence. In some other countries, this will come with peace. But overall, this card is also called Peace in this another deck by Doreen Virtue, the Archangel Power Tarot. So by releasing the negative, you accept the positive and focus on the light and be where you are at peace. If you can be at peace in the outside world too, that's better. If you can only be at peace inside of you, that's a starting point already, and that contributes to the world peace. And everyone, even if at war, is eventually going to face a moment when there's going to be just peace. So my blessings to you, and I wish you a lovely week. God bless you.